Hello, and thank you for joining me on another episode of the Tech Exec podcast. As always, I'm Aviv Ben-Yosef, and we'll be talking about how to create a team you're proud of leading. Our subject today is repetitive stress injury. And I'm guessing you can hear it a bit at least, but my throat is a bit raspy. So my voice is still a bit hoarse. I'm sorry about that. I hope it's not too bad. My young kid told me, "Daddy, your voice is different." I'm like, "Yeah, I noticed." Anyway, and this actually ties in without me even thinking about it to the concept of RSI. And if you know it, RSI basically means that if you keep doing things in the same manner, applying the same force, and sometimes even force that's increasing, you're eventually going to get injured. We have to move things around. We have to change things. And especially if you're trying to get more output, you cannot do it by doing the same motion just faster and faster and faster. I always say it's not about typing faster. If you want to see better results from your product engineering team, it is about making sure that what they're doing is actually more on point, is aligned with impact. And due to that, I think it's incredibly crucial that in the coming year, you'll decide for yourself that you're not just going to write a bunch of the same resolutions and just smash your head on the wall harder, hoping that this time you're going to be better. This time you're going to do things differently. Instead, I want you to work smarter. I've been saying for years now that the speed of change, which is how fast do we demand of ourselves and of our team to learn and to evolve, is at the heart of any pursuit of productivity. If you go to IBM, the speed of change is measured in years. If you go to a startup, hopefully, we're talking about days. And this is what you need to be doing for your own self and for your people. Don't expect juniors to take years to become experienced. You can do it in months. Don't tell yourself, I'm going to take 2024 to work on this or that soft skill. Aim to see an improvement within 2 months, maybe 3. And this is something that you can find in both of my books. So it's something I've been talking about for years, really. And yet, I stumbled across a book recently called The 12-Week Year. And it just turns out this is pretty much the same as I've been doing with my clients. And it's amazing. Just started reading it because I saw it recommended and it sounded familiar. And I'm seeing so many connections, which is amazing because it allows me to see that this method works outside of tech and in general has so many uses. And therefore, I'm really urging you to consider this. As the new year approaches, don't try and know what you're going to do during the entire year because things are going to change. It's going to be an economic crisis. A war might start in your country. Who knows? Instead, aim to see tangible goals reached within 3 months. Track those weekly. Every week, decide what you're doing that's around getting you closer to those objectives by those 3 months and track it every week. And then decide if you're going to be doing something different the week after, and you should be seeing results really fast. Don't try and move faster, get in and out of meetings faster. That's just an RSI begging to happen. Instead, take control of your life, allow yourself to sit back, look at things, and consider how to really move the needle. You can do it. I'm sure you can. I've seen it happen with so many of my clients. So many of them have accomplished things they didn't think were possible so quickly. We have so much more within us than we sometimes expect. And these lower expectations of ourselves are the bane of productivity because these turn into self-fulfilling prophecies. Don't do it. Instead, choose what you're going to be doing. Commit to it. You can send me an email. My email is in the show notes and tell me what you plan on doing. And I promise you, if you send me that email, I'm going to reach out to you later to make sure you've made progress. All right? So do that and make progress. And if you feel like you don't have the tools or the capacity to do it yourself, I'm here. My email's in the show notes again. Let's talk. I can help you with that as well. That's it. I'm recording this on New Year's Eve. It's going to be out in 2024. And I'm just wishing you all an amazing year. To my Israeli brethren, wishing us a sane year as Israelis. Yeah, the war is still going on, but we're going to win it. And that's it. As always, check out my newsletter. Check out the show notes for some more extra goodies. And I'll be here next week, hopefully, not sounding like I just smoked a chimney. Thank you.